Thank you so much. We'll go to the upper microphone.
Yes, sir. Mr. Augustine, my name is Dennis Wingo. I work in advanced technology. I work with NASA, the Defense Department, DARPA. I've also authored books on the economic development of the moon and the solar system. I've written, co-authored books with the National Defense University on space power theory on that same theme. I stood before you just a few miles from here in 1990 as a fairly angry young student, wondering why in the world that 20 years after Apollo 11 that we still hadn't gone back to the moon. It's 19 years later and I'm not any happier. I look at the reports that have gone forth in the past. Sally Ride's Ride Report, Tom Stafford's Synthesis Group, your Augustine Commission of 1990, the Aldrich, all of these other reports and commissions. And the question that would go to you is, what are you going to do that is different than what was done then and what never was accomplished? Because all of those reports, if you look at it in their recommendations in the historical context, can be considered historical failures. We want your commission to be a success. And when the vision for space exploration was announced by President Bush, it was an incredible departure towards the economic development of the solar system, as Dr. Marburger presented. And I, as a public speaker speaking around the nation and around the world, have found that that theme resonates with both the American people and our international audiences. Where unfortunately it did not resonate was with the agency and in the implementation of the ESAS architecture. You would not be here today if the ESAS architecture that is currently being implemented by NASA was all roses and light. So therefore, my question and my, not question, but my statement to you is, you have, and your team has a historical opportunity as well as responsibility to not only our generation, but to the generations yet unborn, to come up with a set of options that our political leaders can buy off on and pay for, because as we've seen here, both by Dr. Wright and others, the current architecture as it is being implemented is not fundable because we're already over budget and behind years and years and years. We must come up with something that our Congress and our President and our nation can get behind. It's not money. We've been blowing trillions of dollars on economic recovery in the past few months. The American people will support something that is in the best interest of our future, but it has to be in the best interest of our future, not some parochial interest. Thank you.
Thank you for those comments.